Hello, this is Pastor Stu. And as you can see today, I'm coming to you from our west parking lot. This was the scene of our first outdoor service, drive-in, walk-in service, and it was a lot of fun. It was great. I heard a lot of good reviews from people who attended. We're going to try to make it a little bit better each week, but I think we're off to a good start. And the most important thing, it was a very safe environment. You can still see people, but you can still be socially distant. And the communion elements are distributed in a very safe manner. It's with somebody with gloves and somebody also wearing a mask, and who'll give you one of these. Yes, maybe you remember this from the first Unity service. I was never ridiculed so much for how awful these things are, but they are sanitary. And so it's the safest way to do everything, including communion. And we'll have communion at the end of the service. And it's an opportunity to see people and to have a sense of the body, which is tremendously beneficial. So I hope that many of you will consider doing that. Again, if you stay in your car, if you're even not comfortable taking a sanitary communion cup, you don't have to take communion, but I think it's a very safe thing to do. If you come and stay in your car, there really are no rules. Just enjoy the service, tune it in on your FM tuner, and then you drive away when you're done, wave at people through your window. There's really no safer way you could worship. If you do decide to come outside or to sit in a chair, we just ask some of the basic things. Maintain social distancing. If you're sitting in a group, make it a family group, someone that you already live with. We're not hugging or handshaking yet, and so we want to be respectful of that. I'd ask you to consider wearing a mask. Again, when you wear a mask, you're protecting other people from you, not necessarily protecting yourself, but in case you have something you're unaware of. It's a one way of doing that safely, and then having a nice socially distant conversation with people you haven't seen in quite a few weeks. It's a great thing. Sing freely. We're outdoors, and so that's one of the great benefits of being outdoors. And one last thing, we just ask if you do bring children that you keep them with you, that they stay with their parents. There's a concern that children love to get together, they love to play, and so we just make sure that we observe those social distancing rules with the youngest members of the congregation. The gym is open, and so if you need to go to the restroom, we just ask you to wear a mask to go in the building if you need to do that. But we've got everything you'll need, except maybe a blanket. You might need a blanket depending on the day. And so whether you're in a chair or in your car, bring a blanket too, just in case. So we're going to continue offering the online service. In fact, I think we'll probably be doing that for a very long time, maybe forever, I don't know. But we're going to do online service one way or another, and we'll continue to offer that at 10 o'clock Sunday morning. And if the weather's bad, then we'll all do online worship. That's just a pretty easy call. So if it's raining on Sunday, don't come. There won't be a service here, but there will be a service online. And that's just the way things will be. I've been asking everybody a couple of questions. Think about them this week. What's been the hardest part of the pandemic? And what is it that you've had to kind of work through a little bit? I know for myself and a few other people I've talked to, it's easy to become irritable. It's easy to become snippy and start arguing about things that you never used to argue about. What is it with you? The second question is just what's been the good part of this that you plan on carrying on with you into the post-pandemic life? I just want to remind you that God is always at work. He's always teaching us. And so let's be good learners. Let's not waste this season. Let's use it. And if you feel comfortable, I think we have a great option here in the West parking lot on Sunday mornings at 10. This is Pastor Stu signing off. Hope to see you soon.